This is the Weddingfeld family, correct?
Correct.
So it's Alexis,
Yes.
Jason, and what's your name, young man?
Declan.
Declan, that's right. All right, Declan. Nice to meet you guys. Let me ask you this. Do you guys watch the show?
Yes.
You do?
Always.
Yeah? Your dad said that you like to help in the shop and make stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love it. So you guys are in California, and you have some challenges with your office.
We're sitting in our great room, which is right on our entrance. We've got 18-foot ceilings here, which we love. However, what you're seeing behind Declan's head, right up here, is a very, very large unused space. This space up here is just, while it's nice, it's unusable. So this is one of our big challenges or opportunities, is thinking about how we could use that space better.
So you're saying that is that the main entrance into the house right there? You enter into the living area in that great room?
Correct.
All right, look, Declan's being the host there. He's showing off. That's the dining area right there. I dig it. And the stairwell right next to that going up.
Right, and that's where we don't want to lose the grandeur of the room overall, but we don't think we lose a lot by creating more floor space above the dining area.
All right, so take me to your office. Let's see where we go from here as far as your office and bedrooms up the stairs, I'm assuming.
Correct. So we'll follow Alexis.
All right.
And California, Declan.
Declan, you were in the swimming pool, huh?
What?
You were in the swimming pool. All right, this is cool. Hey, I like this. A beautiful house. It does have a lot of grandeur, and it's beautiful. I love it. We're at the top of the steps right now.
Yes.
Yes.
And we're going where? This goes into your bedroom. Gotcha. That's the office right straight ahead? Yeah. It works, but it's just in the middle of your bedroom.
Yeah, we've tried a couple different ways of orienting it to make it work, but it's still right in the middle of the bedroom.
Yeah.
What would happen with that space if you were to remove the office? Do you have plans for that space, or is it just going to be a seating area?
Probably like a retreat type area.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm getting the floor plan. Through the wall right behind the dresser is that open space above the dining area.
There where we have the TV,
Yeah.
you can see there's like an alcove up there.
Yeah.
So from that line, right where the TV is, and the wall that goes to the ceiling, that's basically the edge of that open space. Because behind the dresser, under the TV, that's the closet.
Gotcha. Okay. And you're not going to give up that closet space?
No, we could. I could use more. Alexis won't give me any, hardly.
So, okay, I love this idea. What you're talking about is taking space that exists inside the house, but is useless space because it's just empty airspace, and basically adding a room onto that.
That's kind of what we're thinking.
Okay, now there's a challenge there, of course, because there's nothing supporting the fourth corner of the room. The other three corners can be supported, obviously, but the fourth corner out there, there's nothing out there to support it. It's in midair.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, so let's take a walk back over here, because I'm not an architect.
Mm-hmm.
But as we're thinking about this, and now we're on the second floor landing.
Yep, I love it.
Alexis pans it around.
I love this. Yeah, the dual cameras are great.
You're right. We've got the three corners that are supported, and then we have like halfway out where I think the room would go if it was square, that wall with the windows. But to your point, it's that fourth corner of the room that's the real head scratcher.
That is a challenge, and obviously you don't want this to be a loft. If it's going to be an office, you want to close it in. You want it to have privacy. You don't want it to be open.
Well, I'm open to ideas. Closing it in is definitely one thing that we'd thought about. Another thing that I've seen with rooms like this is if there were like the plantation shutter type like openness, so you could open it up and I could look out into the great room. would be one option. Obviously, I want to keep the light from the windows coming into the room if we end up doing that.
You might be able to, I don't know the structure of your house, you might be able to hang that fourth corner through from the ceiling and be able to carry that load. I just don't know if you structurally, if you have that up in the ceiling.
Right.
So another thought is, and it's gonna have to be mapped out and have to see if it's possible, but it would be to do, I'm drawing it up real quick right now. So here's your floor plan. See how beautiful that floor plan is?
That's nice. That's better than I could do.
Let me do this. This is glass. This is the dining table, the current dining table. You know, so this is the floor plan. And there's the dining table and there's the glass. Yep. So you know you're looking down on it. An idea would be is to take a room that cuts off and cuts across like that. Instead of trying to come way out here and make it into a square room, have this angled above. You see what I'm saying? From
wow.
The glass.
That's really cool.
That's a good use of space. It leaves it open, and then the shutters would just be on this one side of the stem wall. You just have a half wall there and be able to close it off.
Yeah, to take it across there, from there, and to come back right to this corner.
That's what I'm thinking. You could cheat this corner out as well a little bit. You know, the one at the banister right here, you could cheat it out a little bit too, shortening the length of this run. So you get all this strength and all this strength, and therefore your load bear would probably be able to support hanging from the roof.
That's cool. I hadn't even thought of that.
Well, it keeps the grandeur going. When you come into that room, you still got all the way floor to ceiling in that part.
That's very cool. I love that idea.
Yeah. So, and I think that's a pretty big space, judging from I don't have any measurements pulled, but that's a decent sized room. I love this. What I'm looking at, where I'm at right here, real quick. If we come across there, across that window, then you're only modifying that one set of windows. You know, right there.
Right.
And then the other ones stay just exactly like they are.
Right. No, I think that's a fantastic idea, and I can grab some measurements, but just eyeballing it, you know, the triangle on the long side would be probably 15 feet.
I feel like you could get that supported with a glue lamb and not have to have anything coming down to the floor. That way you eliminate having that fourth corner coming into your space.
That would be amazing.
I think that's something to draw up, pull the measurements, draw it up, and see what kind of square footage you're going to get, and then figure out which access, how you're going to access it. Is it going to be access, you know, going through the master suite into it really is challenging. So maybe that little return right here at the stairs, maybe that's a doorway access at the top of the stairs, possibly.
Yeah, that was going to be one of my other questions and challenges with this, is because, you know, one option is to potentially put 2 doors on the space, right? So one door up here.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, there's room there. That's great.
So if there's room to get a door in to access here,
yep.
But then Declan step over here and point at that wall. So what he's pointing at, that's the other side of our bathroom.
Correct.
So
if you have access through there to the bathroom, perfect.
Right?
Yeah. So that room could work as a bedroom, and you could access through there as well.
Right.
I love it. I love it.
Or when it's my office, like I could lock myself in but still have access to, you know, bathroom, or it could be a bedroom at some point with bathroom access.
I think that's the perfect answer. I think it makes for the perfect office because, like you were saying, if you want to keep it open, you could do the shutter effect and close it off when you needed to, or have it open. I mean, I think working in your office and being able to look out those views and bring in all that natural light would be incredible. But at the same time, you can close it down and really get to work when you have to. All right, well, that's my 2 cents.
I love it. That's like, again, Tim, you're amazing, right? And that's why I'm so excited that we have the chance to even have your input on this, because we've been thinking about it, looking at it, and the idea of taking it kind of corner to corner and making it more of a triangle room, it never came up in my mind. Well,
you were saying earlier too that you had never won anything.
Not anything to speak of. I want a ticket to the Navy, so I got to do my years there. But you know, outside of that, I haven't won much. Do you want Declan to show you some of the furniture that he helped build?
Yes, absolutely. Who built it? Oh, wow! Is that chalkboard on the front?
Yeah, and also on the top of the table over there.
Oh, so you can write on the table and not get in trouble. I love it. This is where you can write down all your projects and things you want to build. That's awesome. So you and Dad build furniture together. I think that is amazing. I really do. That's special. All right. See you guys.
All right.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Tim.
Tim.